Right, we're back. And Wiley and I are really upset by this.
I want you to listen to something Neil deGrasse Tyson said to Elizabeth Vargas, and then I'm curious what you think about it. Let's take a listen.
In science, what people perhaps don't know is that eyewitness testimony is some of the lowest form of evidence you can bring to a scientific conference, which is odd because in the court of law, it's considered quite high.
The problem is really that people like Neil are pretending they really care about data, but are not seeking the data. He is talking about it, but he is not practicing science.
Now, I've no idea about the history behind that. What did Neil deGrasse Tyson do to upset Avi Loeb so much? But I think Avi Loeb was completely out of order because I think Neil deGrasse Tyson made a very good point. And I also think Avi Loeb's doing a very good job in his own field. But criticizing Neil like that was ridiculous. But Wiley the Cat and I are really upset about how we are being treated by misinformation.
This is serious. It's been serious for a long time, and it's been ignored for way too long.
The biggest danger is not allowing the public to know. The biggest danger is secrecy, not transparency.
Do you believe that our government is in possession of UAPs?
Absolutely. Would you have had the capability to defend yourself, your crew, your aircraft?
Absolutely not.
No. The technology that we faced was far superior than anything that we had.
We're going to start talking to people. We're going to start naming names.
Now it's on the front burner, and it's about time.
The dam has broke, and it is overflowing.
What I personally witnessed is very disturbing.
Someone can reach through the veil of government and pierce it to the point of we do not have access to something. You got to start asking yourself who the hell's in control. Should you have any personal knowledge of people who have been harmed or injured and conceal these extraterrestrial technology?
Yes.
Hey, welcome back. Peace, love, and UFO understanding, because that's what we really need. We are fed up of having the wool pulled over our eyes. It's just not fair. We deserve the truth, and we deserve a better understanding of what's really going on. And so much of what we're being told doesn't pass our sniff test. Let me explain. So first of all, here's Neil deGrasse Tyson again, and listen very carefully to the point he's making.
So here we are in these hearings thinking that the pedigree of the person delivering the information adds truth value to what they're saying. Whereas in science, part of what modernized science was our ability to create methods, tools, and machines to replace human senses in the reporting of what we experience. So I just need better data.
It seems to me that there's a very clever trick being pulled on the public by people who understand clever tricks. By using something that we see in normal life, the credibility of a very senior witness, David Grush, a senior, respected veteran of the US Army Intelligence Force, even suffering from PTSD. Of course we take him seriously. Or Commander David Fravor. David Fravor is amazing. Not only is he a seasoned pilot, he also trains other pilots. I've got no problem with the credibility of David Fravor as a Navy pilot, but that's not the point, is it? That's what Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying. The cleaning lady, and I know lots of good, intelligent cleaning ladies, if she presented evidence of a flying saucer landing in her mop bucket, if she took measurements, photographs, documents, had it analyzed, saw aliens waving back, I would believe her. But no, we are presented with the most credible American military Top Gun witnesses. Well, it doesn't mean that what they saw is true, because we're all confused by our own eyes and what we're told. As Neil said, when proving science, it doesn't matter about the credibility of the witness, it's about the credibility of the data. That, for me, points at an agenda. And here's the second thing. This is really turning into a rant today. Good. The second thing is we are told to believe stuff which is rubbish. A good example is forward-looking infrared. Well, it doesn't define shape, it's forward-looking infrared. It's a heat signature. But we're presented on television and by the people who are pushing this agenda that that's the shape of a flying saucer. Well, it's not. And remember this, the flashing triangles. Well, it's obviously a camera iris. And they're not flashing, they're stars seen through a night vision binoculars. And I've been personally involved in looking at strange UFO sightings seen from drones. Odd, fast-moving things that fly at 1,000,000 miles an hour past the camera. Yeah, because the camera has infinite focus, and that's not how our eyes work. We tend to look at things close up and pull focus to looking at the big picture. A drone's camera, to keep everything in focus, has a very, very small aperture and very sensitive to light. So that means things close to the camera are just as in focus as things far away, which isn't how we see as humans. And that confuses people. This classic video of the fast-moving object flying past the mountain is in fact, of course, a bug very close to the camera. Yeah? So what does this all add up to? It adds up to somebody knows what they're doing. Somebody is pushing an agenda using preconceived ideas, using the public, using the media to actually trick us. Credible witnesses isn't credible science. Unusual forward-looking infrared heat cameras doesn't define shape or speed or direction. And we fast-moving bugs flying past your camera are fascinating, but aren't necessarily from the planet Zog. So when the aliens actually visit us, which no doubt they will one day, and eat us for lunch, we need science, not hearsay. So what do you think? Wiley and I think we're tossing away our tinfoil hat, and from now on we're only looking at credible evidence, stuff that actually adds up. I'm really fed up of people say, I should believe it's true. No, I don't believe it's true. I want the truth, because the truth is out there.